Hello folks, and welcome to Branson Guided Fishing Trips weekly fishing report for Lake Taneycomo here in Branson, Missouri. Throughout the last week, they're running a lot of water. They had the floodgates open. Everything's changed every day. It seems like you got to kind of figure it out, but the fish are biting. That's a good thing. Above Fall Creek, when they're running water, by the way, the floodgates are off now. So nobody's got to have a worry about that, although the fishing was awesome. We caught a lot of big fish and a lot of numbers, up in the restricted area on anything white. Shad flies, Spro McStick 95 and 110 jerk baits. If it looked like a shad, you could catch a trout on it. As far as other baits that are working, from Fall Creek above all the way to the cable, an egg and a scud, a peach egg and a gray scud, and then either a white jig or a sculpin and peach jig, straight line snapped, are working real well as well. A lot of the better areas are from the cable, through the boat ramp to Trophy Run, and then once you get past Andy Williams' house, there through the Narrows to Fall Creek. Been the better areas for me. If you're wanting to fish below Fall Creek, the fishing's awesome. We've been catching anywhere from 40 to 80 fish in a morning trip, 4-hour morning trip. We're catching those fish on a jig and float with a Spro fat fly and baby bass, or some hand-tied ones that I've had made that are pink. Pink power worm is working well if you choose to use that. Also catching a few fish on a full micro. Just a marabou jig or a small craft hair jig that's light pink or pale pink with a chrome head. That's been working real well under a float for us. And then if you want to bait fish, you can catch all you want to on night crawlers, on a drift rig with an 1/8 ounce weight, or orange and white and orange power bait combinations. The same's working as you get down from Cooper Creek down through the landing. If you want to bait fish, night crawlers inflated with air on a drift rig, and then power bait, orange and white, and orange and yellow have been working really well. Those are the best combinations. And then if you want to float fish, you can fish either a Berkeley power bait worm, pink and cheese have been good, and then still catching a lot of fish down there on a full micro under a float. Pink and yellow have been the best for us down that way. When you get down towards Rockaway Beach, the water's a lot deeper down there. Haven't thrown a float too much down there, but when you get down that way, you can catch quite a few fish on power bait. Same color combinations, orange and white, orange and chartreuse or orange and yellow. And then night crawlers are working down that way as well. A lot of fish down there. Those fish don't get a lot of pressure like they do up the other end of the lake. You can catch a whole bunch of fish down there. They're just a lot deeper, Sometimes your boat's 22 to 30 foot deep. Depends how much water they're running. But fishing's good. If you're looking for bait and tackle, Scotty's Trout Dock, Lily's Landing, got all you need. Check out those guys and they'll be able to fix you up as well. Until next week, good luck, good fishing, be safe.